Yeah. Hey, what's going on, guys? Yeah, you just caught me eating dessert. I've been looking forward to this all day, to be completely honest with you. Caramel apple pie. Mm. Well, I don't want to be rude, so what type of fragrances you want to talk about? Oh, all right, fragrances that drive the ladies crazy, huh? Yeah, I can totally do that. Like, that was right up my alley. I got the perfect list of fragrances that will definitely satisfy her sweet tooth. So stay tuned. Cue that intro. Welcome back, Fragrance Family, to another episode of My Two Cents. My name is Brian, and this is the show all about boosting your confidence through the art of fragrance, becoming a lasting segment. I'm really going to enjoy this episode because I love gourmand fragrances. A lot of these fragrances I'll be speaking about today are completely unisex. So if there's any ladies watching, these are also for you. Some of these are going to sit a little bit closer to your skin, and some of these are just going to be projection beasts. Real quick, I just want to give a quick shout out to all my subscribers, the OGs, all the new subscribers. Welcome to the family. If you're new to this channel and you like talking about all things related to fragrance, then you're in the right spot. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and throw me up some of those likes because it helps this family tree get bigger and bigger and bigger. Don't forget to leave me some comments down below. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into these ooey gooey gourmand whiffs and sniffs. So I just realized that there's only one designer fragrance in here. The rest are niche. So this is pretty much going to be a niche list. Hope you don't mind. So first up is going to come from the house of Azzaro, and it's the most wanted. The newest addition to the Azzaro line. I've done my full review on this. I'll leave a card right here for you. And I know I said that it's more like a semi-gourmand, and it is. But this is a very beautiful, sweet fragrance, and it's growing and growing and growing on me. One reason being, this thing is mass appealing. Every time I wear this fragrance, I get tons of attention. The ladies love this fragrance. They love it. And this is a beast. This is a very large projecting fragrance. I mean, it is loud. Very loud. A few sprays goes a long way. It'll definitely get you noticed. If you rock it with confidence, it'll definitely get you amazing attention, but you gotta rock it with confidence. That's how you get the compliments. There's only 3 notes in the note breakdown. That's gonna be toffee, cardamom, and amberwood. And that's basically what's in this fragrance. So the only reason I say it's a semi-gourmand, it doesn't smell like a dessert or anything like that. It's just very sweet. It stays like that pretty much the entirety of the fragrance, but it does add that amberwood, which is a sweet, woody dry down. I really enjoy this fragrance, and it's growing on me immensely. If you want to get noticed, if you want something that's long-lasting, and you want something that is going to project, Azzaro, the most wanted. Next up comes from the house of Histoires de Parfums, and it's 1969. This would be a great summertime gourmand fragrance to be wearing out to the bars, to the clubs, going on dates, whatever you're doing. This is really cool because yet it is gourmand-esque. It's fresh. It's got a really nice aromatic rose, nice spiciness. You're gonna get this really interesting Mexican chocolate, which is a really nice dark, kind of spicy chocolate, and then coffee. There's also gonna be patchouli and other notes in this, but this is a fresh, spicy, sweet gourmand. As Bryan Adams would say, definitely check out the summer of 1969. Histoires de Parfums. Man, I'm gonna be honest, this next house, I don't even know why people aren't talking about it. It's coming from Terence Hughes, and it is Patchouli Noir. Now this is being discontinued. You can still go over to Max Aroma and pick them up. They're $105, $110 for 50 ml. 100% worth it. You want something that is going to be a beast in performance, be loud and proud. Patchouli Noir is the fragrance for you. You have this really nice resinous, sweet, dark patchouli, some dark chocolate, so it's got this really nice resinous chocolatey feel to it. You're gonna get some spices and then this really creamy sandalwood. This is dark, rich, creamy, and dreamy. This is 50 Shades of Grey filthy, if you know what I mean. This is an extremely sexy fragrance in my opinion. I have been loving wearing this ever since I got it, and I got it like a week ago. The day I posted my haul video, I put this on afterwards. I immediately fell head over heels. This is an amazing fragrance. Get it while you can because this will get you attention as long as you rock it with confidence. If you do not wear this with confidence, it will wear you, I promise. Check this out. Terence Hughes, Patchouli Noir. Next up comes from the house of Acqua de Parma, and it's Colonia Mirra. You hear about the Colonia line all the time for summer fragrances. This is a really awesome, kind of summery gourmand evening fragrance. You're gonna have these really nice citruses up top, but this fragrance is really based around myrrh. And the myrrh in this gives it this chocolate chip cookie dough facet because it's blended very well with this nice vanillic amber and this nice dark patchouli. This is a great fragrance. Nobody ever talks about it. If you can, definitely pick it up. Find it in the brown bottle. I don't know if you can tell. This is the brown bottle. I think they're coming in black bottles, and that's a reformulated version. Found this for, I think, $90 to $100 for 100 ml. 100% worth it. This is a pretty long lasting. I get about 6 hours. It has pretty good projection, about a foot or two, an arm's length in the first hour or two. And then it kind of sits close to the skin. This is a fresh, delectable gourmand. Be perfect for the summertime. Check it out. Acqua de Parma, Mirra. So I have not done my full review on this. I've had this bottle for, I don't know, a couple months now. And it's Fragrance du Bois, Minuit et Demi. Okay, I know what you're thinking. I know what you're going to say. It doesn't perform. And you're right. I only get about 5 to 6 hours of performance from this fragrance. But the fragrance smells really good. It's got a high concentration of a lot of natural oils in it. There's a lot of notes in this, but the main notes that I get, the real gourmand notes, are going to be caramel, vanilla, cardamom, and rum. It is a beautiful fragrance. Now, it is not a beast mode projector. You get about an arm's length for about an hour. Well, that's on my skin. But every time I've worn this around the ladies, if they get close to you, they really enjoy it. And ladies, the same goes for you. This smells really good on either men or women's skin. It's got some really nice, sweet, resinous, balsamic accords to it. And the tobacco in it is quite nice. It's a nice, sweet pipe tobacco. It's expensive. $350 for 100 ml. I would suggest not getting it full retail. I would check out places like Mercari, or if you can find it on like eBay for a good price, if you can find people selling decants, definitely check it out. This is an investment piece. When you're spending $350 for a fragrance like this, you want it to last forever, but it doesn't always work out that way. This is a beautiful fragrance. It's a beautiful gourmand, but it lacks performance, but that doesn't discredit that it is beautiful. So if you can, find you a sample or decant, find you a bottle for cheap, and check out Minuit et Demi. Next comes from the House of Sillage, is N001. I love these bottles. So this reminds me of a really nice vanilla root beer float. You're gonna have cinnamon and oud, tonka, and some woods. And it's gonna be, I think it's mahogany and cedar. This is a gorgeous fragrance. I get pretty good longevity. It's got really nice projection, at least for the first 2 hours, and then it kind of sits close to the skin. Every time I've worn this, ladies love it. The vanilla in this is really nice. The oud is nice and sweet, not animalic whatsoever. I believe it's a little synthetic, but that's okay. This definitely sets the mood. It exudes a confident man or woman. Even though this is geared towards men, I definitely think this would be great on a woman. It's got some nice aromatic touches, but it's mostly based around those dark, resinous, sweet accords. House of Sillage runs specials all the time. I got this 75 ml for 140 bucks. Which in my opinion is awesome, especially for the presentation. I love these bottles. I think it's so cool how they open. House of Sillage makes great gentlemen's fragrances, even though they're known for making very high quality women's fragrances. I highly suggest checking out N001 from House of Sillage. Next comes from the House of Victory, and it's Magnificat. So I've never seen a review on this. I picked this bottle up for 96 bucks, and I saw the reviews on it, and I was like, oh man, that sounds very interesting. And the reason it seems so interesting, it's got a cotton candy accord. What? Yes. And I'm not talking like you're gonna smell like a carnival. Not like that. No, this is just, it's a nice sweet sponge sugar accord, but it starts out with rose. This is really nice candy jammy rose. Even though it is a little feminine, you have to wait for it because the rose accord is just a gateway into that cotton candy and the sweet benzoin and this dark resinous patchouli. This is a long lasting fragrance. Again, also beast mode projectors. On my skin, I get like more than arm's length, much more than arm's length. You gotta go easy on the trigger, and I get 10 plus hours of longevity out of it. This starts out with really nice white floral aromatics, and then it gets nice and sweet and gourmand as it starts drying down, and finishes off with this nice deep resinous patchouli and some woods. I highly suggest checking out Canto Magnificat. Next comes from the House of Navitus. Can you guess what it is? That's right, it's the Embrace. I'm still loving this. This is one of my favorite gourmands of this year. I absolutely adore, and I'm very passionate about the almond, the sesame oil, and sandalwood of this. This thing is so creamy. It's so gorgeous. The sesame accord is so photorealistic. It smells of sweet sesame cooking oil that they use in a lot of Asian dishes. That blended with the almond and the creamy sandalwood is just, it's something I've never smelled before. So, I mean, I've done my full review. I'll leave a card right here for you. Go check it out. Check out Navitus Embrace. In my opinion, it's uncanny how good it is. Definitely check it out. Next comes from the house of Zaharoff, and it's the Siren. You might be a little upset at me, but I'm not going to tell you anything about this fragrance. This is a sneak peek. It's in here for a reason. We all know it's going to be a gourmand fragrance, and it's kind of high up on my list. Why is that? You gotta wait a couple days because I'm about to be doing my full review of the entire Z Creators collection. This is an awesome fragrance. Booze, gourmand, long lasting. That's all I'm gonna say. That's it. The Siren. Next, nope, it's not Black Phantom. I actually don't have a bottle of this next fragrance. I used to have a decant, but I used it all up because I got the Discovery set from Galleria Parfums, and it's Cognac Cafe. So, a lot of people compare this to Killian's Black Phantom. I get it. I totally understand why, but I'm going to tell you this. First of all, it's the same nose, the same perfumer, Sidonie Lancesser. And yes, I've probably butchered that name yet again, but the same nose. I'll also say this. If I hadn't already had Black Phantom and tried Cognac Cafe, I would have bought Cognac Cafe over Black Phantom. Why? At full retail, a 100 ml bottle of Cognac Cafe is cheaper than a 50 ml of Black Phantom. They both do the same thing. I get the same longevity, and in fact, Cognac Cafe has better projection. Though they are similar, very, very similar, they do go in a different direction. And Cognac Cafe right now, for a 100 ml bottle at fragrancebuy.ca, is 160 bucks. This is $240 for a 50 ml. You can find them discounted, but good luck finding them less than $200. Though this is an amazing fragrance, so is Cognac Cafe. I think it's a phenomenal fragrance. Though, yeah, it's very similar. But in my opinion, it's worth it. Cognac Cafe, big notes are going to be almond, coffee, cognac, and vanilla. I got 8+ hours of longevity out of it. Projection, more than an arm's length, and garnered me a ton of attention when I wore it. And I just wore a decant for a few days. I'm also going to be doing my full review of the entire house of Galleria Parfums because I picked up that Discovery set the day that they came out. And I've already written down all my notes, but I just found them after moving. I couldn't find them anywhere. But yeah, that's going to be coming soon. So Ash, I'm coming for you. So I want to say this. All these fragrances, yes, they can get you attention. They absolutely can. But they are just an extension of the beautiful person that you are. Always remember this. As long as you rock it with confidence, you, my friend, are the compliment. Wearing fragrances is just an extension of the beautiful person that you already are, and always remember that. So that's it, guys. There are 10 ooey gooey fragrances that drive women crazy. These are great for going out on special occasions, going out by yourself, hitting up the dance floor maybe, getting some cocktails, meeting that special someone from across the bar or one that you're sitting right next to, or just going out on a date with your special someone. So that's it for me, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed this episode, and if you did, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I hope y'all have a fantastic rest of the evening, and remember, you are stinking freaking beautiful. And until next time, happy scent trails.